Look, I have to admit, you guys from design have been doing a stunning job, really.
Congrats. But it's quite different from what we know from Hyundai until now, I believe.
That was where we were looking, something that would inspire us for the next cars to come. You know, not just a firework, but just something that would have a long-lasting influence on future projects. And it's also different from what you see on the road today, because simply what happened in the last years is, since the 70s, we have been influenced by the Latin way of constructing cars, which is the orthographic design. So the side view, the front view, the top view. And so here we went back to the 20s and the 30s, where cars were sculptural, they were streamlined, and they were more emotional. It's almost like what we were talking about, the times where the future was optimistic and people were not afraid of the future. So this is trying to incorporate those values into the shape.
And also the LED architecture looks very, very interesting.
We needed a contrast. We're talking about Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And this is about the contrast between those sleek forms and this construction game there, which brings again, the opposite, the antagonism, which is really necessary in design.
So look, congratulations to a stunning design. I guess a couple of guys behind, right?
Yes, thank you for your nice words. There's a lot of people behind them. There's what I call my dream team. In the last 4 years, they became a winning team, and this is only possible with all the hard work they've been doing. So I think let's hear from them now.
Sensuous sportiness.
It's the logical and emotional connection, technologies and art.
Perfect balance between the functionality and aesthetic.
A good design should strike at the first moment you look at it.
We look at everything that's going on, whether it's fashion industry or mobility industry.
One image is the black pebble on the beach.
Natural elements.
The changing times.
By rethinking, you challenge yourself. But without challenge, design is not that fun. Sustainability is no longer optional. This is a responsibility of the designer. We actually came up with the idea with kind of like a joystick. I would say this is the most striking feature of this interior.
It frees up the space.
This had an impact on the whole design.
Well, part of the joy again is getting into trouble. But we're here to push and push and push.
The bubble shape, like a spaceship, gives you a feeling that the future could be bright and delightful.
If we can create a product where people smile and see an optimistic future, that's what our goal is.
The real progress in design is to be honest.
We want to create optimism again. It has to be the blueprint of the Hyundai design in the future.
The real voice for the future.
Do it and believe it.